Last week and a half, a bit of a blur, but I've just got on with it and played good tennis. I came into pre-qualies, I hadn't hit much on grass at all, I hadn't hit at all, but I wasn't too worried, I was confident, played some tough matches there.
I think it's a great story. It's typical British, you know, we had this a few years going back with Nick Brown where he beat Goran Ivanisevic, rode off with the motorcycle, but Willis is actually more exciting of a story.
To be in the pre-qualifying, and I hear that he was very lucky to get in pre-qualifying, there was one player ahead of him that couldn't actually make the draw, so Willis was next in.
You know, so all of a sudden he finds himself in main draw at Wimbledon. It's pretty amazing story, and you know, all credit to him. I mean, I don't know.
It literally is a Hollywood movie. It's so incredible, such an amazing story. It's like that movie, The Rookie, with Dennis Quaid, where he was teaching and his students urged him to take one more shot at it.
When we first started, yeah, he wasn't living it quite so well, and I don't think he'd ever trained at the level that you need to train at.
When my wife and I sort of moved out of London, and my base was Bisham Abbey, and that's where Marcus used to practice. A talented player, but really lacked the discipline and the dedication.
But in fairness to him, every single minute of every session that we've had on court together, he's really killed it. And I've asked him to do some pretty hard things, and he's done them, and he's bought into it. And like, yeah, it's not been easy at all. It's been some awful sessions and things, but his work ethic has been superb.
You know, he's been coaching, hasn't been playing much tennis, and you know, so all of a sudden he finds himself in main draw at Wimbledon. It's pretty amazing story.
I've had to cancel a few lessons. Everyone's been really understanding and sort of saying, "Don't be silly, get on with it. Good luck."
So we're going to prepare for Roger Federer the same way that we prepare for any match. We look at all the different things that fall into the tactical makeup of a match. We've got to focus on Marcus, we've got to focus on his opponent. We've got to find ways of making sure that Roger has the hardest match possible. If he wins, he wins, he loses, he loses. But as long as Roger's earned it, then we've done our job properly.
He's got a very good game for grass. Lefty serve and volley, understands grass court tennis.
Because all the pressure's on Roger, everybody's expecting Roger to win. Just go out there, enjoy the moment, play your unusual style of tennis, and get the crowd behind him, which I'm sure he will. I actually sat down with him and had lunch with him today, and he's in a great mood.
I just want to go and play good tennis. And, as I say, I love competing, whether it's here, whether it's in France or Germany, whether it's in my back garden, I love competing.
He is a bit of a showman. He likes a crowd. If there's only 4 people watching, he'll engage them.
He's done such an amazing job embracing the crowd. I mean, he got so much energy from the crowd out on the previous outside court. You could just imagine the energy that he's going to get from the crowd on center court.
I've just been fighting. It's been very hard to keep up with these guys, but I've proven I can do it. I've just got to do it week in, week out now. As I said, I'm loving it here, and I think this is where I belong, and I've just got to prove that and keep going.